What a beautiful leave right there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
As we take a quick look at the leaderboard, Kasen Morikawa is out in front. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Yeah, 6-pack of bunkers there on the left-hand side. Want to avoid those. Bail it out to the right off the tee. Second shot plays back uphill. Fairly flat green, protected by bunkers both right and left, and a nice big runoff area in the back right portion of this green.
Rich, you look at Kasen Morikawa and his iron game, he is always locked in.
He's just one of these players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there and watch on the driving range, kind of get mesmerized by exactly how good he really is.
4 feet remains.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Teeing off here on the 3rd.
And this hole, bunker-wise, is obscene. There are bunkers seemingly everywhere. Once you get to the fairway, all the way up to the green does tilt pretty significantly from back to front, but there's a nice little opening right there. You can always run that shot up onto the heart of the green.
That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the 3rd. He improves to 12 under par for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
All right, the putter can come out now. Got some work to do with this putt. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
That was close. Here's the par putt. Moving on to the next hole, Kasen Morikawa has a 2-shot lead.
Hole 5 is a par 3.
Oh, this is such a perfect little par 3, isn't it? Surrounded by bunkers. This green has got all kinds of movement in it. It is a great little par 3.
Standing over his second shot. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This is a par putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Ooh, looking nice.
Got a chance here.
Yeah.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Only the longest players in the game will be able to carry those bunkers down the right-hand side. Rest of the field is going to have to play it out to the left. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. Might need to take a half a club, maybe a full club extra.
Rich, it's cool to see Kasen Morikawa back right near the peak of his game, isn't he? He came out in such an explosive manner, put a couple of majors in his cabinet, and then has just found that game again. He's found that groove.
Yeah, he's robotic light, but that's not the way it is. He's tenacious. You know, he's one of these players that he's out there grinding it day after day, week after week, and enjoys the grind. And it pays off, obviously, because he's a multiple winner, multiple major championship winner. He loves the grind. He loves being out here. He loves the competition, and it shows. And you know, when you're playing alongside him or going up against him trying to win, you're going to have that tenacity. Not going to be a whole lot of chatter, and that's how he likes it.
He's cool, calm, and collected, isn't he?
He is. That's exactly right. Cool, calm, and collected.
11 feet left to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Let's see where this one finishes. It's going to be close. Let's go down to Henny.
He's got the wind in his face here, Andrew.
That one was hit too hard. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Man, that was a good shot. This putt is 14 feet away. Oh, almost. Okay, another bogey. That's back-to-back on the scorecard.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
This is definitely a monster of a par 3. You're going to be firing in a long iron hybrid, could be even a fairway metal at times. It has a conjoined green with the 10th, and anytime you find this surface or even the one on 10, it's actually a job well done. I have to say, this is just so difficult.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. You gotta love the perseverance on this hole as that putt drops.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Not a bad result right there.
Hopefully this one can hold onto the fairway.
Eight feet remain. We've got a multiple major champion sitting atop the leaderboard. It's Collin Morikawa. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
This one is right at it. He's got this left for birdie. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Sitting at 12 under par for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Atta boy, good shot. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. We need this one to bounce right.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Straightaway par 4 that plays uphill the entire way from the fairway. Your second shot is going to have to be high. It's going to have to be soft with some sort of mid to long iron. Massive bunker on the right hand side. This is very dangerous, but anything missing long and left could go chasing off into the deep rough.
Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Colin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here. From the sand, looking to get up and down. And that is a wonderful bunker shot. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. His 14th hole is a par 3.
It's safe to say that your long game is going to have to be pretty spot on if you're going to play Aronimink successfully. Again, you have a big green that is surrounded by some deep bunkers that sit well below the surface of it. Anytime you find the surface here with your tee shot, job well done.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
All right, getting better.
And makes it. What a bomb.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
You dearly love to keep your tee shot down the left-hand side, as with the next shot you have to carry it up and over some trees as the hole does move back to the right-hand side. This is a very large green, but it's very difficult to find into. 4 is an outstanding score.
And I don't think he's got enough from the sand on this one.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Looking at this one, Andrew, it's down breeze.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny is greenside.
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
That putt goes in for par. Teeing off now on this par 5.
Yeah, tee shot, you want to move it from right to left, but the fairway kicks the golf ball from left to right. So down the right-hand side is perfect placement for that tee shot. And now the second shot coming back up the hill. Only the biggest players in the game, I think, are going to get it home in 2. Everybody else is going to have to lay up short of a trio of bunkers down the right-hand side. And from there, it's just a short little wedge shot. And with the right touch, the right amount of spin, we can get it close and make ourselves a nice little birdie.
This one's right of the green.
Time now for the 3rd. Setting up in the greenside rough. That just missed. On the green and a chance to save par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Long par 3 water fronting this green. The only bailout area you have is out to the right in some really deep bunkers. You make a 3 here, it's happy days. This par 3 is more like a 3.5 on the scorecard.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Time for the tee shot at 18.
Bunkers down the right-hand side really are not in play, even for the biggest in the game. Second shot back up the hill, requiring a club and a half extra. What a great finishing hole.
This looks like a 190-yard shot.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Five iron on the way. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this to drop to save par. And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course. Round 3 is in the books. Rich, it was another fun day in the booth.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round of the PGA Championship from right here in Philly at the Aronimink Golf Club. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. So glad you could be with us again today here on 2K Sports. We're hoping for another exciting day of competition. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Out of the sand. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. 9 feet to the cup. And it'll be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
That might be the best swing of the day. Coming out of the thick stuff.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
That was really well played. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Ooh, that was close. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Boy, and the bunkering on this hole is extravagant. You got bunkers seemingly everywhere along this hole, both down the fairway, off the tee, into some layup areas. This green tilts back to front pretty severely, but there is a chance to run it on the green as there's a wide opening there in front of the green.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
I'm not sure what he saw on that one. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
The bunkers on this golf course are placed perfectly. If you hit a weak tee shot out to the right, there's bunkers. If you hit a strong tee shot left, it's going to find more bunkers. Second shot will play downhill, just that one bunker on the right-hand side. Good news is, again, there's a large opening in the front of this green. You can chase your golf ball onto this green should you find trouble off the tee.
How did that not go in? A 3-foot putt.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Let's go to the par 3 fifth hole.
Surrounded by bunkers, this green complex is by far the coolest one on the golf course. It's got movement everywhere, back to front, right to left, all of it. It is a great little par 3.
And he'll be glad to be putting now. Big putt for par coming up. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Sitting at minus 11 overall. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Only the longest players in the game will be able to carry those bunkers down the right-hand side, way in the distance there. Most players having to lay out to the left-hand side. Second shot, not very long, but it plays uphill, so maybe a half a club required.
Alto, bite, stop, anything.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Now at 11 under for the event.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot. You want to favor the right-hand side as best possible. This fairway does camber from right to left. From the top of that hill, second shot plays downhill. Green chases away from right to left, from front to back, making spin of the utmost importance on your second shot here.
This is the 3rd. He needs this one to save par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going left to right.
Man, that was close. That one drops. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
This is definitely a monster of a par 3. You're going to be firing in a long iron hybrid, could be even a fairway metal at times. It has a conjoined green with the 10th, and anytime you find this surface or even the one on 10, it's actually a job well done. I have to say, this is just so difficult.
Okay, a 15-footer remains.
Crucial to save this par.
Putt is underway.
And he nails the putt. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5.
Normally you would think as a par 5 as maybe being a breather hole, something you can kind of bully a little bit. Not so much here. Bunkers left, bunkers right, off the tee, puts a premium on accuracy. But then the next shot, straight back uphill, usually plays 15 to 20 yards longer, so only the biggest hitters are going to knock it on in 2. You want to lay up in a section of this fairway, hopefully on the right-hand side, as the green does tilt a significant amount from back to front and left to right.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Pretty generous landing area, a pretty inviting tee shot down the hill. Fairway does run out a little bit down the left-hand side, so you might want to be careful there. Again, the second shot plays downhill to a green that's fronted by a pond, shares it with the 8th green on the left-hand side, and a massive drop-off on the right-hand side of this green.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. This is a big one coming up to save par. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going left to right.
And a 4-footer left. And after that hole, he is slipping in the standings.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
You would dearly love to have your tee shot end up on the left half of this fairway, as close to those bunkers as possible. Second shot plays back up the hill just a little bit. The last place you want to hit your next shot is short and right. It will go trundling down into those 4 greenside bunkers.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Ooh, nice line. Currently 11 under par for the event. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Downhill tee shot to an uphill second shot. This green in the distance has a gaping bunker on the right hand side protecting it, but any shots missed to the left of this green could go bounding into some really heavy rough.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Not a bad play, that one. 14-footer.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Most players are going to see this the exact same way. Just take out a club, leave it short of those collection of bunkers down the left-hand side. But this is where it gets kind of tricky. The next shot plays uphill to a green that tilts from back to front. You have to watch the spin on that next shot.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Par 3, hole number 14.
You've got to be so good with your long game at Aronimink if you want to be successful. Large green, deep bunkers surrounding it. Just hit it into the center of the green and try and make par as best you can.
Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. Par putt coming up here. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
This is an absolute brute. Over 500 yards, par 4. You want to keep your tee shot down the left-hand side. As your second shot, you're required to carry it up and over some trees all down the right-hand side of the fairway. The green is massive in size, but let's face it, the hole is massive in size. 4 here is a great score.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
On the green, yes, but a long way from home.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
Too much power on that stroke. 13 feet to the cup. And there's your par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We've hit the par 5, 16th hole. Setting up in the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Savor this. An eagle opportunity. This one is 5 feet away.
He's got this one for birdie.
Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Water short and left on this par 3. The only bailout area you truly have is out to the right into some deep bunkers. Those are no fun. You make 3 here, happy days. 3.5 is more like the par on this hole.
This has to drop to save par. Wow. 4 feet to the cup. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Out to the 18th tee.
This is what great finishing holes are all about. Generous fairway in the distance there. Just a couple of bunkers that most players will not even contend with. Second shot back up the hill, requiring a club and a half extra into a green that is massive in size. What a great finishing hole.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
He finishes with birdie on 18. Oh, I want to see that one again. Let's show a replay.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Well, Rich, we talked about the possibility of going back-to-back. It doesn't happen, but it was still a great fight.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy. Nothing to hang your head about.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.
Hey there, hope you're doing great. Because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Looks like it's just the back nine of this course today. Okay, here we go. Let's have a nice round out there. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And he's got about 160 yards to go here. All right, second shot on the 10th. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This one's going left to right, pretty hard too. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, brutal. And this putt's going to put him one up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. Okay, I see we're conceding that putt. Just a short one as well, so we'll head to the next. All square after the first hole of this match. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. That was powerful. All right, let's see how he does. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And here we go with his second shot. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Now this guy's way out there. Look at this. Look at where he's setting this putt up. Can you even see the hole from here? And this putt drops. You can go one up. And this one goes left. Then it goes to the right. This is a tough one. Oh! And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. Okay, you need this putt to have the hole. Okay, your opponent is giving you that putt. Nice. And that hole's halved. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Seven iron on display here. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, almost. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. All right, well, didn't really get much on that hole. Let's try this next one. And the 13th hole is a par 5. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Oh, you just smashed that. All right, he's got around 250 yards to the pin from here. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. We got this putt to win the hole. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Okay, your opponent's going to give us that short putt, so yeah, we'll head to the next. And that hole will be had. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. And we join him now in the rough. Oh, this one might be over the green. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Let's see how he does out of the sand. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. And to him I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. Yikes, that went right by. Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And after that hole, we're all square. Here comes hole number 15. Oh my goodness, that was spicy. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Setting this one up 145 yards away. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Ooh, that one goes down. Take the hole. Good luck here on the 16th. This one's heading a bit right. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. They are going with the 9-iron on this one. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Okay, we're nestled on into this greenside rough, it would appear. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. I think this one's going left to right. And that's not a bad effort. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. Nicely played. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. All square after that hole. And the next one is number 17. This one's a par 4. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, give this a rip. Good stuff. All right, here's his second shot. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Okay, have fun with this putt. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going Dormy. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Almost. And this one's 7 feet away. And here we go. This is his par putt. And that hole will be halved. Okay, we have made it to 18. This one's a par 5. This tee shot should play. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go. And what will go down here? He's in the sand. Oh my, that almost dropped. All right, I need you to sink this putt so you win this match. I already told people you were going to win. And this one's going pretty hard, left to right. From there, fine effort. 6 feet to the cup. Okay, if he sinks this, he's going to tie you in the match. And okay, and with that, we are heading to a playoff. This is going to get exciting. All right, let's take this pressure and put it to use. We're first off the tee in this playoff. We got to drop this one right next to the pin, show them how it's done. That's safe. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Going with the 9-iron. This one's going right. Okay, the tee shots are done, and you have wound up closest to the pin, and that is going to help if we get a tiebreaker here. And this putt to win in the playoff. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Well, the putt appears to be online. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see. Way to pull it out here in the playoff for the win. All right, that will do it for me. I am pleased with your performance. I'm glad you were able to pull out the win on this playoff hole and the match the whole way. Let's be serious. Great work. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. We've got some match play happening at the moment. This is going to be a good time, I think. All right, have a good round. Okay, and that one's just barely in the first cut. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And second shot here on the first. And if they sink this, they will go one up for the match. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop. 4 feet left. And if your opponent should sink this, they will have the hole. And all square after the first hole. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Taking this one with the 9-iron. And they have this for the bird. And I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh my goodness. And this putt to go one up for the match. And that's going to drop. With the hole for you. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens. second shot on the third. Oh, come on, sit for us, ball. Well, guess what? You ended up on the green. Good stuff. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. All right, you've got this one out to the left. If they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. And they drop it, and that's going to win the hole. All square after that hole. Okay, we have a par 3 as we head to the 4th. All right, let's go. This one's gonna need to bite. Well, my prediction might have been a little extreme, a little bit dramatic. I can do that. You're in pretty good shape here, though, on the green. This one's about 7 feet away. And that hole will be halved. Par 5 for the 5th hole. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. And they set this one up from around 240 yards out. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Oh, almost in the bucket. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Looking good. And look at you dropping that putt for the eagle. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. That was well played. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this is his second. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. And he's in the green side rough. Ooh, almost with the chip. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. I think this one's breaking to the left. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. All right, 36-footer. Let's see what you do. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. This one's looking decent. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and the putt won't go. And they've got this left to win the hole. This one's breaking left to right. And as they get that one to drop, that will win the hole. And moving along here. Okay, here we go. 8th hole is a par 4. Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run. Okay, time to send it. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Left, heading left. There you go. That's what you want. And this is their look at a birdie putt. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And he gets it to go. And if you sink this, you will be up by as many holes remaining. That's going to take things dormy. I think this one will go left to right. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. Okay, on to the 9th, and we got a par 5 on this one. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Oh, we're in a spicy mood today, aren't we? And here's our second shot on the 9th. All right, he's setting up his next putt, and yeah, it's a long one. This one seems to be tilting left to right. I think he's on the right track here. Oh! And if you sink this next putt, you will win the match. Let's do this. I think it's breaking to the left. All right, this next putt for the par. All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And the match is over. And guess what? You are the winner. Finishing at 1 up today. Good work. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. We're starting today off with a par 4 first hole. Just pop this one out there into the short stuff, and then we'll mosey on from there. Oh, just smashed that. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Tee shot's looking decent. And this will be his second shot. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Yeah, we'll have that. This one's around 15 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little bit aggressive there. This one's just a 3-footer. And nice putt. Let's move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Hole number 11 coming up. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Going with the 5-wood on this one. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. And this next putt for par. And then it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. And nicely done on the putt there. That'll go. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. Oh. And after that one, you are 1 up. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Was a good one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does. Here's our second shot on the 12th. And this is your third shot. Okay, he's looking to get out of this green side rough. And that will drop for the eagle. And after that one, we're all square. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to drop? And this putt drops. You can go one up. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Good work. One up after that one. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14, ready to go. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. And let's see how he does on this hole. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Come on, ball. Kick right. Here we go. 35 feet away. We got an uphill putt here. Moving to the right. Oh, bad break. And you two will be all square if they sink this. And I think this one's breaking to the left. All right, for the par. Okay, your opponent's going to concede this putt, and we're going to head to the next hole now. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oh man, that was just striped. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. Okay, that'll just sneak into the first cut of rough here. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. This shot's around 155 yards out. That's a safe shot. Here is a 12-footer. This one's going hard to the right. Beautiful shot. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And that drops for him. That's his birdie. And that hole's halved. Okay, 16th hole is here, and so are we. Let's have a nice tee shot. Nice little par 3 on this one. Bunker bound. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Back to all square if they sink this putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. This match is all square after that hole. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. All right, let's send it. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh no, not great. He's got a 10-foot putt here. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh, that was close. And here we go. He's putting for the par. All right, if you zink this, you'll take the match dormy. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. I think this one will land in the fairway. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. And here he goes from the greenside rough. Ooh, right by. Just in the greenside rough here. And here he is from the greenside rough. And congratulations to you, pulling out the win in this match play affair. Well done. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you. Just playing the front 9. Have a good round. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Good job. Second shot here on the first. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, this putt to go 1 up on your friend. This could be tough. This one breaks left, but then it also, after that, breaks to the right. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. Yeah, he was going to make that anyway. Just a short putt. We'll head to the next. And after that one, we're all square here. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. They've gone with the 7-iron. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Safe approach, nice. And here's a 13-footer. This one's going to the left. Oh, almost had the birdie there. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Ooh, almost. And this putt will be for his par. And the putt drops. All right, sink this one to have the hole. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. That hole will we have. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. This one's a little to the right on approach. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Nice chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Continues to be online. Will it go? Oh, and he makes it. He's got 3 feet to go. And that putt'll drop. And here we go. This one for par. And that hole will be halved. Now the par 4 fourth hole. All right, let's send this ball away. Nicely struck. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, here he goes, embarking on a very long journey to the hole. Ouch, right by the hole. And this putt to go one up for the match. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. This putt's around 5 feet away. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. The fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Ooh, there's a spicy little biscuit. And he will set up here around 140 to the pin. And second shot here on the 5th. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. 13 feet for his putt here. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Ooh, just missed. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, that putt's done. And this next putt for par. And that hole will be halved. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, let's see what you got here. Nice swing, sounded great. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Here we go for your birdie. And now this putt from 6 feet. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And you're 1 up for the match after that. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And this one's going to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Second shot here on the 7th. This could roll into the rough, I think. Oh my, robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Ooh. And if you sink this, there's no way you can lose. You're going to take things dormy. Just a little too much pace on that one. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Perfect. Your opponent's going to let you have that putt, and we're going to go to the next hole. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. Teeing off now in a long par 4. You just launched that. Who do you think you are, Bulk Brogan? And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Looks like he's got around 145 yards to go here. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Second shot here on hole number 8. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And here we go. This is his second shot. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Oh, man. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. All right, and after conceding that final putt, it's time for a sudden death playoff. We're still all square, and we need to find a winner. All right, he's kicking us off here in this playoff. Let's hope he puts this tee shot nowhere near the pin. Going with the 9-iron. All right, final player to tee off here on this playoff hole. Let's get this as close as we can to the pin. This approach is heading right of the pin. All right, we need to win by score alone. You didn't get closest to the pin off the tee. That might hinder you. Here we go. This putt for the bird. Swinging this one way out to the right. Oh, man. And this putt could secure his win in the playoff. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, 3 feet to the cup. All right, this could secure his win in this playoff. No, he did it. He put that one down, and that will seal the playoff win. And that will just about do it for me. That's all the excitement I can handle for a day of golf. Great work in that playoff hole. You almost had them. And we'll see what we can do next time.